Grandmaster Splash in the house. Froggy G, hump and jump from brook to creek, croaking rats from A to C. It's the Froggy G.
Hello and welcome to Wooden Duck Gaming. I am Draz, and today I have Awesomenauts. What is Awesomenauts? Awesomenauts is a MOBA style game, although I begrudge calling it a MOBA simply for the fact that it's not really a battle arena as such. I know Yol and Hon get called battle arenas, but they're not really battle arenas, they're action RTSs. This is kind of close but not quite. It's a side-scrolling action RTS, I guess you'd call it. It's got similar traits to games like Hon and LOL, in that you have towers and you have creeps that run along and you have to shoot the opponent's creeps before they get to your tower and all that malarkey. But I don't know. It's kind of like a cross between a battle arena and a Hon type game. Here I am playing Froggy G, the coolest cat on a bill, and that's not the coolest thing you really want to be doing. As you see there, there's a button on the platform above, which I didn't know at the time. This is the first time I've actually played this map, and if you actually run underneath and someone runs on the top, it gobbles you up. So try not to do that, because it's not very cool at all. But the good thing about this game is that you don't lose any gold when you die, so you can just come straight back in and start pew-pewing again. Ooh, straight into some action. That's what's he? I can't remember what that guy's called, but he can stealth, the one I'm chasing. So he's got this stealth ability that allows him to hide and wait for people to come past. He also has a tongue which he can suck people towards him, and he can also create a decoy, which you can notice which the decoy is, because it stands there and does absolutely fuck all. Nothing. So don't be fooled by it. You'll see it later on, I'm sure. But anyway, back to Froggy G. His X ability is a fish. It's a live fish, so treat it with care. I believe the actual official name for it is the Ripetian spitfish, or Spitius maximus for Latin, I believe, if I'm getting my facts straight. Here I purchased my first normal ability, which is set to B, and it allows me to zoom across the screen, and if I hit any opponent it actually stuns them and does a fair bit amount of damage. There you see I just stunned across, so I didn't get the kill, but it was enough to stop the guy getting away so we could get the kill. And I've got a jump ability, and I have found out since that if you hold it down it actually charges up and he jumps even higher. I didn't actually know this when I was playing this game, but it's something that I will be putting into play next time I play Froggy G, which is going to be quite soon, because this is quite a fun game. It's competitive, but not in the sense like if you were playing Heroes of New Earth, where you start raging if people were doing stuff stupidly, because it doesn't really matter in this. You can actually pull it back even if you're doing really bad, and there's only 3 people on one team, and you don't have the denies and the creep kills and all that sort of stuff, so you don't really need to worry so much. So plus on the Xbox, not many people actually have a microphone, so you won't actually hear many people whinging and moaning simply because they don't have one. So it's all good. You don't have to deal with it, and that's what I like about this game. You can just come in, run around shooting like a platformer, and then just leave, and you just don't get the hassle, and there's no spamming even, no GGG like you get in Heroes of New Earth, because nobody's got a keyboard either. As you'll see here, I'm going up against a cowboy. He's a dick because he has these dynamite sticks which he can throw. You can see there he's only got one, so it's not upgraded as yet. And he also has a bull, which most people don't seem to use, which is really weird, because it is a stun and it actually pushes you along, so it charges and you literally get stuck on it, and it just keeps pushing you and pushing you and pushing you until the time runs out. And it's a very useful utility, especially when you getting attacked like that. But I don't see many people using it. And the other guy, it's the first time I've actually seen him in gameplay, is the monkey. He's got a jetpack, and as you can see there, he throws down bombs, and he's got a laser which seems to do a fair bit of damage, not a great deal of damage, but it's the bombs that really mess you up, because they'll just fly above and just keep dropping them down and dropping them down, and if you charge into them it sets them off. So actually you can kill yourself trying to stun the bastard, which is not fun. I think I've done that once or twice in this game, but I actually did okay in this. I went for 12 and 3, which is a lot better than I thought I would do. There you'll see there I was just teleporting. Unlike games like Heroes of New Earth and Dota, there are no teleporters back to the base that you buy. You literally hold down the RB button. You can see in the bottom right hand corner there's an RB icon with a little teleportation GIF, I guess, not GIF, picture. Yeah, that's a better description. Well, an icon. Icon, that's even better, Draz. Well done. Fucking get some right words in there. But you'll see the icon, and you hold it down and it teleports you back, and you can use it as many times as you like. There's no cooldown on it. You see there I was getting chased by myself. The most annoying character I've come up against for me is actually me, because he has a stun, and you'll see I've got a new ability that I purchased in the shop just not long ago, and you'll see me using it now. And it's basically like a water tornado, and it does a real amount of damage, but when you initially get it, it's got a very short cooldown, and you take damage while in it, so it's not one of these where it negates, but you can get an ability from the shop which allows you to absorb more damage while you're doing it, which is good, but I don't actually get it myself, I don't think, until a bit later on. One thing you'll notice a lot of these guys doing is buying maximum health, which, as you would think, increases your, so my health bar is a lot smaller than theirs, but I find with this guy, because I have the wave stun, I don't need it as much, because it, although it is a stun and it's designed to get in and lock down people while the rest of your teammates take them out, it's very good as a utility for escaping as well. So that's good. You can see me, I was considering porting back then, but I decided not to. Let's go in for some more pew pewage. One thing I would advise when you're playing this is, especially if you're playing Froggy G, I don't know about the other heroes as I've not really played them very much, but always get your Wave Blast first. I can't actually remember what the actual proper name for it is called. I will find out and probably put an annotation where I've messed up here, but you'll find out what it is. And it's pretty much an essential as the first ability to get. As I say, it's very good for getting away, it's good for chasing down people, and it's good for stunning. So I get that first, and then after that I'd get boots. Like in Hon and Dota, buy boots. Boots make you quicker. Making you quicker is very good in this game, because it's a fast-paced game, and the quicker you are getting away. Unlike there, where I just got mud. And another thing I would also get, like you saw I was hovering over, was increased range, because your Spitius Maximus Fishius doesn't have a great deal of range. It does a fair bit of damage, but its range is limited, so the better you can upgrade that, I'd say, is a good idea, because then you can start hitting the towers from further away. You don't have to get towards the turrets, because with turrets you take a hell of a lot of damage. They fucking penetrate you like a bastard, and if you're not careful you will drop health really quick to those things. You can see I took out the monkey. He's actually quite easy to take out with this hero. But before I go into that, I'll say, there's actual creeps and that are neutral, and if you kill them, then you get health. As you can see there, it's quite obvious. But anyway, back to Monkey Face. While he's flying around in his jetpack, if you actually stun him, he will drop to the ground, and that makes him very vulnerable because he is designed to fly. So what I try and do, and I think you'll see me do it a few times in this game, is I'll jump at him, stun him, drop him to the ground, and then I'll use my Y ability, which you can see it looks like it's a tornado watery thing, and that does a lot of damage to him as well, so that's always quite nice. You can see his bombs do a lot of damage. It's very nasty. He's like a glass cannon, I guess you'd say. And he has this annoying ability to fly right above the actual turrets where they can't hit it, and then he hits them from above. and it just decks me off. And as you can see, there we go, he's stunned, but I just don't have enough time to get to him. Plus, I'd end up probably jumping into his bombs, and that would really fuck me up. Just get some health back. Early on, those give you quite a lot of health, so they are worth getting if you can. You can see from here, I've kind of realised that if I hit him, I can stun him. So that's my main goal now. Take out the monkey. He's pretty easy. I don't know if you can hear, but the actual gun sounds from the turrets are quite beefy. I'm quite surprised at how good the sound quality is in this game. They've actually spent quite a lot of time trying to make it right, make it sound realistic, but within the confines of the artwork itself, which is always good. And the announcer, he does remind me quite a bit of Breaky CPK. You can tell it isn't Breaky CPK from Heroes of New Honcast, but it's very similar. Go on, get down. Die. Dick. See, nearly dying again because of those bombs. It's a nice tactic he's got. When I play him more often, I will certainly be using the tactic of flying above and dropping down. You just need to be careful if there's a frog on the team. I'm trying to work out whether I've actually seen anyone use the ball yet. I don't think I have. And I don't think anyone does in this game. I'm not sure. But you can't miss it. If someone does, it literally just charges your face. You'll also notice I'm very gung-ho when it comes to this game. When I play Hon, I have to be so careful, because if I do go too gung-ho, especially as I play support and I'm really gash at the game, then I get taken down really quick. But in this I just don't care, because there's no downside to actually dying, and you come in so quick anyway that it doesn't really matter too much. And it's probably why I ended up getting 12 kills and only dying 3 times. Plus the ability to just warp stun out of the area is always nice. Although Draz, I think it is time to start buying some increased health. It might do you some good, because they are now starting to pull away with this, the health bars. Apart from the other Froggo, he's got probably the same idea as me. He's here, I take out Bratters, the monkey. Quite easy, jump up, stun him, drop him down, and whirlwind him. And it helps a lot more if he's by the tower, and as his tactic seems to be fly above the towers, he is actually setting himself up to be stunned and penetrated. I wonder what the range of the gun is on the cowboy, because he doesn't seem to have triple TNT at the moment, which I thought you would. It's triple TNT. It's quite powerful, but that could be an upgrade for later on. You might not be able to get it, you might not be high enough level, as in his gamer tag level, not his character level. As you can see, you can easily tell all mine is 14, it's right next to my name. There we go, maximum health. Oh, bit of lag. I've been testing out the HD PVR to see what the best settings are, and I'm still trying to work it out, but then I am using a very old hard drive, and you do need a quick one if you want to be recording, so probably needs an upgrade if I'm honest. I could have sworn that was my kill, but maybe that was definitely my kill. You'll see I'm picking up coins. they always respawn after a certain period. I've not been sad enough to sit and count how long, but they do. The white ones give you 1 point, I think, and the goldy yellow ones give you 5, and you get them from kills on creeps and from heroes. Not on this map, but on another map which is similar. It's an alien place, planet, whatever. You get those little grubs, but there's also a big stonking one. He's 2 or 3 times the size of your hero, and I believe you get some upgrades if you manage to kill him. I believe there's even an achievement to do it. I'm not sure entirely what you do get, but if any other ARTS is anything to go by, you should get something nice, because he is a bastard to take down. He just fires big snot balls at you to do a lot of damage. There we go. And that's how you take down the flying monkey. Stun him! Tornado him. Stun him again. I think I may have even critted him there because I took quite a lot of health off in one go. The shop icons are very derper friendly. You can see which ones you've maxed out because they're green, and the ones that are red you can still upgrade with. So no worries on that one. Sometimes when I'm playing Hon, I get confused what level my, say, codex is or my spell shard, so I have to keep looking and checking. But at least on this it shows you and highlights you. You can see how close I have to actually get to take down the turret with the gun, because I've not upgraded it that much. Some health. What are you shooting at? Oh dear. Come here. Sucks to be you. I'm sure by now if I was playing on the PC I'd be called a Smurf by now, but I'm not. I haven't played it. This is like my 3rd game maybe, 4th game, 3rd, 4th game. There you go, you can see our guy, he's got triple TNT. Does a lot of damage. Very nice. Froggy's not amazing for 1v1s, especially when they've got a fair bit of health. But he is very good for taking down people that have got half health. Because you've got that chasing ability, the stun, the high damage and the tornado. No! It's getting a bit cocky then. Thought I could take out the monkey. But obviously not. There you go, 10 seconds to respawn, and then when you get to 0, you'll fly down. Takes about 5 seconds. When I first started doing this, I tried to wave back and forwards to get everything, and I realised I wasn't getting anything, so I just started to let myself just fall straight down, and I appeared to get more coins doing that. So you can fly around if you want and do whatever, you don't get that many coins. It's just something to keep you entertained while you're coming in, rather than watching a countdown timer. You'll see now we've pretty much taken all their towers out, so it's just a case of getting to their drill. The premise behind the game really is that you're trying to destroy the opponent's drill so you can then start taking the resources from the area. Interesting story, of course. Mr. Froggy.
Killing machine.
So here we are, we're at their drill. Just need to take this down. I believe we do it in one go without too much trouble. And there you go. First game down. Victory! I am a winner. And there we go. That was a fun game. I quite enjoyed playing it. Didn't take me too long. Game's well, 21 minutes, so it's at least half what a traditional action RTS would take. Yes, I don't know whether that was a Russian accent or was it a French accent. Oh, God knows. But Volta, I've unlocked a new character. And that, guys, is Awesomenauts. Until next time. Bye-bye.